Somebody gonna get their ass kicked. Somebody gonna get their wig split.
Okay.
This is the Fight Night episode of the podcast.
We're taking.
Do you know what we're talking about tonight?
Action heroes?
Characters.
Well, yeah, okay.
But who we
from action
would like to beat up
from
or
action heroes.
Think we could beat up.
Oh, I thought we were matching them against each other.
We can do that a little bit too.
Yeah, we can do both.
Yeah, a little
subdivision. I have to talk about this or I'll forget, and I have to talk about it. Chernobyl is the best series.
The best disaster? Series of disasters in
No,
human history.
It's the best series.
Of disasters.
So shut up. It's I don't know how many parts it's in. If you haven't watched it, you have to watch it.
4 to 5. It's 4 or 5.
Okay, thanks. That's real helpful. Yes, it is 4 or 5.
4 or 5 episodes, yeah.
It's just, honestly, if you are just love excellent drama.
HBO Max.
Yeah, the thing about it is, I mean, and what I like, it is true consequences that they're dealing with.
Yeah.
Because, like, at the time, some of us who've maybe listened to us have lived through it and remember it and so forth. And just remember, oh, it's a meltdown or potential meltdown. But I mean, the acting in it is just so good. And it was, I mean, there was going to be a secondary explosion if they had not gotten water out of these tanks in a incredibly radioactive core area.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it would have, like the one scientist talked about it, I mean, it would have been a 2 to 4 megaton blast of radiation, and that's just one problem they had. The first is it was a 3. Yeah, it was going to melt down, and they had to get under there and put a heat exchanger or something to pull the heat out of the concrete pad.
Now explain, because obviously a melt, and that's a very common phrase, but so it melts down, it means it's going to just continue to go down until it reaches the core of the earth, or what?
Well, no, I don't think, because the core of the earth is really far away, but it's going to go down far enough that it's going to affect any groundwater that flows through there.
And it's all going to be infected, basically.
Yeah. I don't know how far it goes. Well, they did call it the China syndrome, because I think technically if it were hot enough, it could melt. I don't know if it'd go all the way to the core, but maybe. But it's, I don't know.
Scientists who are listening.
And nuclear scientists specifically.
Well, I'll take any scientist at this point.
But just how the acting in it is just really good.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great movie.
Very great depiction of why communism is very dangerous.
Yes.
For all of you neo-coms, which is a new thing. I just came up with that. Because that's
not a real thing. It's
neocon. Yeah, they say neocon, which is neoconservative. But a lot of days you see these communists, these lipstick communists, which is different than lipstick liberal, that they romanticize.
No, they're called limousine liberal, not lipstick liberal.
Lipstick lesbians.
Yeah,
that
is true.
And these rose-colored commies.
Well, you're right.
Think it's like,
the thing is, they couldn't admit
that they
fucked up. And there was this huge mistake. And when their first meeting,
in Russia,
it was almost like, oh yeah, a cooling tank exploded, and the one scientist who was not part of the Communist Party and could have been shot possibly for just bringing it up, he said no. He's there. He's sort of in this depiction of what happened. He said a fireman picked up a smooth gray piece of metal and it burned his hand. He said that's graphite. And I said it could only come from the core. Mm-hmm. And he said, and they were talking about 3.6 Rotkin, which is like the radiation level. He said that's the highest those meters go to, and he's there. And it's not like having one chest X-ray. It's like having 400. And he said, if what I think happened, it would be like having like 4 million chest X-rays. Because when you watch the movie, I mean, they were just exposed, like in the general area.
Well, the thing that made it like super evident, and obviously he had already convinced people, when the helicopter goes straight over
and
the core. Yeah, that is like something that you visualize and it makes sense immediately. You're like, oh my fucking God.
It just, well, what did it? Because I remember, because I'd seen it before, but when the professor first gets there with the party boss, you know, so the people who are running the plant, you know, Lugosi, his name's Lugosi, like the one guy who's head of the plant said, you know, it's really, he said, it's pathetic. These, you know, incredible things you're saying supposedly happen. It's like, how does this kind of plant explode? And he's there, I don't know at this time. And so what they said is, okay, we're going to take a reading. And this one general says, I'll drive the truck. And he said, look, he's there, like, get as close to the fire as you can. He's there, but it doesn't matter how much we shield this. You're going to be exposed. So they shielded it in lead. He drives up, he comes back, and they're waiting. So the guys from the plant who want to make it seem like it's no big deal, and then there's Lugosi who feels it's a super big deal. And so they were saying 3.6 Rotkin, which, like they said, isn't great, but not horrible. And he said it's not 3.6.
Not good, not great.
Yeah, right. Well, that's not what he said. He said it's 12,000.
Which is not great at all.
Compare 12,000 to 3.6, and they immediately arrest the two people from the plant.
Yeah.
And they said, take them away. You know, because, and he's there, that's like 2 Hiroshimas going off every hour. That's how much radiation's getting pumped out of here.
You're doing a good sales pitch. Makes me want to watch it again.
Well, you know, I normally never watch a thing.
I've seen it like multiple times already.
I think I've maybe seen it twice. I'm watching it a second time. It's just because it's so good. It is so good. Now, thankfully, you know what? Some of the Russians who did what they had to do were heroes. Huge heroes.
Oh, the boots on the ground, too.
Yeah. Like, so the miners were, and then they sent 3 guys in. They said, look, we have to pump out these tanks.
Yeah. And they all lived, like, into their later years. I don't know how.
Did they really?
Yeah, all of them did.
Oh, wow. I did not know that. I assumed
that was
they were dead within like a week.
A suicide mission.
Yeah. They're going to get like 400 rubles, which probably is equivalent to like...
crackers.
Like 10 G's now to us, you know?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. And
Cracker Jacks.
Yeah. Anyhow, I'm not plugging it. He's
getting a big fat paycheck, though. We finally getting paid.
It's so good. So very few sources of entertainment, movies or series or anything, are just far exceed your expectations like this does for me.
Yeah, that one was a shot out of a rocket. It was like that first episode dropped and you knew immediately this is fucking really good.
Well, yeah, it's so cool because they're in an apartment building. It's, I don't know, maybe a mile away from the plant, and you just see this like burst of light, and it's not like blinding, but it's like something happened, and then 3 seconds later there's a shock wave, and it's like, whoa, what happened? You know, and then that's what it was. It was the explosion of and the one guy who plays the chief in the plant.
That guy's such a good actor.
He is so good. He's like this super prick, but he is so fucking good. I mean, some of the acting in it is just incredible.
He's like denying how bad it is, and then he starts puking his guts out.
They have to drag him away because he can't even walk. Yeah.
Oh man, that's so good. And the head good guy scientist. I mean, the script too, but it explains it in a way that it can make sense to you. Everything, like, it makes it just way more accessible.
Yeah.
Everything about, because radiation poisoning is just like kind of difficult to fully actually understand.
It'd be like,
and nuclear science is obviously very hard to understand.
Right. But I mean, like, they had guards you would get sunburn from being around it for like, and that was like true burn, you know, like you had stuck your face into a fire And like guards who weren't like even they were just in a general area, were all just like passing out or, you know what I mean, incapacitated. And I mean, so it was like, there's one time the main party guy gets a call and he's their Europe knows that we've had a leak. They've detected it and they said the Americans have seen it, from a satellite in space. In Germany, they're not allowing kids outside to play.
That's a big deal, yeah.
And as that time, there are like these Russian kids in the town of fucking Chernobyl crossing like a basketball court. And it's just so dramatic at times. Just so good and compelling. Mm-hmm. But anyhow.
Yeah. Well, I could talk about it all night, honestly. Yeah.
And I kind of didn't mean to hijack it. It's just I'm watching it now and I'm getting I mean, it's like better. Like the second time. It's fucking better. And I know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
But.
No, that was very well done. We need to have you start watching things on demand. And you give these reviews.
Well, there's very few things of that caliber.
Yeah. It's got to be genuinely good. No fluff. No pretentiousness.
Right.
Just authentic.
Just
to the core.
Hardcore. Then it's when, like, the party boss again, when they're asking people to go into basically a river of death to pump out the tanks, they got to go, underground or like.
He's giving them that like pep.
He's there.
Speech, like,
he said, "Why would we do it?" He's there. This, we know this is a death mission. He's there. We do it because we must. He's there, and we're the only ones who can do it. He's there. We've running through our veins is 1,000 years of suffering, and this is our time to do, what is right for the Russian people, and but
he turned it into a nationalist.
I mean, I would have gone in.
It was a good speech, yeah.
Very good. And then he got the volunteers, and they go in there, and their flashlights work for and I'm surprised they worked at all.
Right. Well, and I didn't understand, because there's like different levels of different types of radiation. Mm-hmm. And that you would have been, if you get to the core, everything is blasting.
Yeah.
Because that's what I think took the chopper down, is there's neutron radiation, which will just shred anything that comes in contact with. Mm-hmm. And then it's like gamma. And then like ultraviolet and that type of shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, like neutron, because I think one of the propellers actually just
clipped off.
Yeah, which is like I don't know. Maybe someone just, am I remembering that right?
No, it did. Yeah.
Okay.
He said, "Don't fly over the core. Tell him not to."
And then he did it.
It goes right over the core. It just collapses.
Hey guys, I'm getting.
Well, for some reason they send these 3 guys into, like I say, I don't know how those guys lived. I have no idea. I don't know how they lived through just the actual mission. But so they give them those Geiger counters, I guess. Mm-hmm. To detect. I'm like, why bother?
Yeah, it's so bad. Like
it's like
basically so they can hear each other. It's like a constant.
The whole time. It's like, there's radiation in there. It's very high. It's not like 3.6 or anything like that. It's over 10,000.
I think, is that where, have you heard of the elephant's foot?
Yeah.
That's where it's at, right? It's in Chernobyl.
It's a Chernobyl, yeah. And I don't know how it, that's a mixture of sand and radioactive material, which would be uranium and boron, and but they're like, they'll never, there's a picture of it, but it's like you can't go.
And I think they had to take that through a series of mirrors, because you can't be in the room with it.
Right.
You can't have a line of sight at it.
Yeah.
Which is like just fucking crazy.
So right. It can't. Right. Okay. Yeah. You can't be looking directly at it, because then it's generating shit.
Yeah, you're getting hit with whatever the fuck it's sending out. Like Randy Johnson, like a billion little Randy Johnsons.
Yeah. Throwing little teeny tiny neutron baseballs at your face.
So, I mean, honestly, I hate to break away from that discussion because it was very good. And I think the fans will appreciate it.
Fans also, if there is something, maybe you don't feel or have seen it or liked it as much as we or I did anyway. But if there's a series like that you think we would like that much, please let us know.
Yeah, I'm always,
because those are just very, very rare.
Yeah,
that's a unicorn type series or piece of entertainment.
And if you got a rose-colored commie kind of rebuttal to that show, that's just as good.
They got a robot, and they said, well, okay, so how much radiation is this? It was like a robot.
And it broke, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was like a machine, like a front end loader type.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, well, how much radiation is it going to face? And they said 4,000. And they said, well, why did you? Because they couldn't tell them the real number. They couldn't tell them, so they'd one rated to work under 4,000 Röntgen.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like 16 or 12 or 16. So it's like it. I mean, I remember the part of the movie. I haven't seen it again yet, but the thing moved for like 5 feet and just burned out. He's not moving. It's dead.
Yeah, because any electronic elements
would zap it.
Yeah,
would just destroy it.
Very cool stuff. Let's talk about Fight Night. Peepers that we want to beat up.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll let you start. Someone you want to and think you could beat up.
Steven Seagal.
Oh, you're coming out of the gates with a fiery one, and
well,
he's the king of Aikido.
Yeah, well, Aikido.
He's very cool too.
Yeah.
Great actor.
Yeah, he's a great actor.
Handsome. Black.
Is he? Oh no.
He's got a black pass.
Whatever. I'm not even. I have no martial arts, and I think Aikido. I think is mostly for disarming people, attacking you with a sword.
Aikido is for sleight of hand. He could steal your watch.
No, it's not. It's mostly for. And it's I think Japanese, right?
Yeah, it sounds Japanese.
So that's what it was for. It was for like unarmed people to be able to fight against people with swords. Because if you notice, they do all these side steps and all that stuff like that. And a lot of people say, yeah, he's like completely full of shit. And he's always pretending like he's some grand master. And
yeah, I think someone, I don't know
Rogan.
Who the fuck it was. No, Rogan knows that he's bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, because Joe Rogan probably knows, I mean, he can tell if someone can fight. Because he's probably seen more fights than...
I mean, not only that, he has had a fair amount of training, too. I mean, I would not want to fuck with Joe Rogan. He'll fuck you up.
I mean,
he's not...
He would be... he'd come up to your waist, but he would fucking...
He's not that short.
He's like 5'4".
Really?
Let's look it up. Maybe he's 5'9", but that might be... I'm not saying he's 5'8". I'm not saying I couldn't beat him up. Okay, I'm being honest. Even with the height and reach advantage, he's got the striking and the grappling, and the strength and the endurance. So
I mean, he's older, but
even he does more. My stamina's shit.
Yeah, I mean, he couldn't take on a champion or anybody who's fighting in UFC. But
I'm the novice.
You could probably take like a brown belt and one discipline.
Because he is a black belt
in
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
BJJ, yeah.
But the dude that you said whose name is eluding me, Steven Seagal, he's a black belt in Aikido.
Yeah, he's like 100 pounds overweight. He doesn't fucking fight. He demonstrates. Basically.
Every day is a fight for his life. Have you seen the online Discord surrounding him?
No.
Well, now that he's been named in the Epstein files, things are getting real spicy for him.
He has been?
Can you prove that he hasn't been?
Would you fucking please?
No, I would agree with that. But that's still considering you chose someone whose main thing is that, I mean, whether it's fake or not, he is known for martial arts. I would say that's a spicy pick. It's a spicy guacamole.
So, okay, but still, he's 100 pounds overweight. He's old. I'd still think I'd do go for his legs because I think his legs are vulnerable. That would be your plan of
attack, yeah.
Definitely.
I was gonna say stomp the knee in.
Just maybe I just use a weapon and it
bash his knee.
How about you? Who could you beat up?
Who? What am I going like most impressive or someone I would really enjoy?
Whatever.
Well, someone I'm not gonna talk long about it. Jesse Eisenberg, I could beat the brakes off that guy.
Yeah.
I mean, his persona as a person feels like a put on.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like he's like playing a character.
Yeah.
He's kind of playing like a neurotic Jew.
Yeah.
And I mean, maybe people are like that. Jaden Smith would be a good one, and I would be very.
I thought we were doing action stars. You just pick random fucking.
Yeah, I'm picking just people I'd like.
Okay, well, I can adjust to that.
Jaden Smith, I would love to beat the fucking shit out of.
I think he's got enough problems. Is arrogant and is narcissistic, and
what problems could he be facing?
People don't act like that when they're.
I mean,
it's all smooth sailing. All right, you don't wear a house on your head when you're.
I think it's just because you're. Well, he's not normal, but I don't think it's like because he's troubled. Maybe troubled I remember in
when in times gone by, like I read an article about like his family, and it wasn't like a great family dynamic.
Yeah, his mom seems like a lot.
And Will, I don't know if he's good or bad or whatever. I'm notwithstanding the smacking what's his face,
Chris Rock.
Yeah.
Although I saw Spiral, and I'm beginning to understand why Will Smith did it. The Jigsaw movie?
I didn't see it.
I mean, if you want to have a good relationship with Chris Rock, don't watch it, is what I'll say. Because they, like... And I've said this about Will Smith a time or two.
Yeah.
Where you can tell the movie is put a lot of stock into making the main character, whether it's Chris Rock or Will Smith, seem super cool and super badass and super competent. And
what movie are you talking about?
Spiral. From the series of Jigsaw.
Are they in it?
Just Chris Rock, not Will Smith.
Chris Rock is in a
Jigsaw movie, yes.
Okay. Well,
I would not recommend
a character, right?
Right. Well, his acting style he's got the Tom Cruise style of acting, where he's just playing himself. But he's written to be super smart, super badass.
Oh, really?
Like, rebel, cop.
Oh.
Goes to the beat of his own drum. He doesn't need any friends. He's like
yeah.
It's
that's been done
immediately obnoxious.
Okay.
And it being him, and knowing he's like a tiny little nerd.
Yeah.
Is it's like you should have went the other way, where he's like a fucking nerd who's ostracized because, kind of like Will Ferrell's character in The Other Guys.
Yeah.
But not played up comedically, but played straight.
Mm-hmm.
That would have worked way better with someone who looks like Chris Rock. Unless you want to make the whole cast like very small, thin people. So Chris Rock looks like a fucking giant compared to them.
You'd have a hard time finding those folks.
Well, yeah, and they didn't try. So it was a little bit...
I can't believe he's in one and that they went with...
Samuel L. Jackson is in that movie too.
Well, I can see him in it.
He should have been the guy.
Yeah.
I don't know why they didn't.
Chris Rock?
I know.
Mean, for one thing, he's not really a hot commodity now anyway.
It did come out prior to the slap. Not like, I don't really know if that
But he hasn't been a hot commodity for like 15 years.
Hey, man. It was a mistake.
I mean, that's a casting
They know that now.
boner, man.
It didn't work out. I mean, just wasn't like it.
Didn't buy that aspect of it, and it's just a super distraction from the
franchise.
Yeah, the franchise.
Yeah, and I think like one of the kills they didn't show. It's like that's kind of like a big part of the movie.
That's the series.
Yeah, I mean, it was one, but that's still kind of a cardinal sin. You know, not to be.
It just became. Do you ever hear of the movie called Faces of Death?
I have.
It was a huge thing like 30, 40 years ago where they would just show
real life footage
of
and some of it was fake, but people didn't know.
Right. So that's what it's kind of become, but it's just, hey, let's have him die this way. You know, like let's have leeches eat his brain while he's alive. I mean, that's what the series has become.
Yeah, at a certain point, how can you one-up yourself?
It's beyond ridiculous now.
Yeah, you can't one-up yourself that many times.
Yeah.
So you get Chris Rock is apparently their answer, or was their attempt at an answer. It just didn't work out. I mean, Chris Rock I could beat up too. I'm just saying that. Which, it has nothing to do with race. I'm just throwing that out there.
Okay.
I want it to be on the record. Would not
timestamp that.
It's not a hate crime. I hate...
Jesse Eisenberg is someone you want to beat up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want... Because, like, after he got smacked, like, I don't want to... No ill will towards Chris Rock. You know?
Right.
Jesse Eisenberg, again, that's not a hate crime. It has nothing to do with his religion.
With his Junicity.
But I think I could beat him up.
Well, he's obnoxious. He's really obnoxious.
I let him, I'm okay to just let him exist in his own little corner of the Hollywood sphere.
You need people like that, though. I mean, you need actors like that, or like they can do parts like that, you know?
Right.
Where he's essentially he's intelligent. He knows he's intelligent. He comes off very... Yeah,
he comes off like better, snotty kind of deal. Because there was this one interview, and I think it fucked him over, where he's getting interviewed by a girl, and it made him look like a real fucking just unapproachable kind of out of touch.
Was she like asking him questions, and he's sort of like, well, what do you mean when you like kind of make, was it like that? Because I
sort of, yeah. And there was like a card trick that they did, and he's like, well, I understand how the card, or something. I don't fucking know. It just really...
Obviously, I would never, ever be famous, nor were any of our fans, but I always like to think that I would be... well, here's the thing. I would like to think I would be humble. But the truth is, I wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
I would be a drug addict within less than a year and lose everything. Because that amount of fame and fortune, depending on how much you get, is intoxicating beyond... understanding.
Yeah. I mean, the goal would be to be like a fucking Daniel Day-Lewis type who's just, he's in and out.
Well, I think that helps to be in and out. I think probably living an LA type lifestyle can be.
But getting famous at an older age is paramount to maintaining any semblance of normalcy.
I think it definitely helps. Now, child actors, I think, any of those who've made it through have charted a very difficult course.
Yeah, I wouldn't wish that upon...
Yeah, I think that's... And I think, like, Nickelodeon fucked a lot of...
Well,
literally, figuratively.
Literally, yeah.
They're stars. And I tell you what, they should be ashamed of what they allowed to go on. Look, I know you're trying to pay the bills, you're trying to make money, but you got it. I mean, these are kids. And they were exploited.
Paramount. That they are...
Oh, I thought you meant like Paramount.
No. Like, you have to make sure that...
Yeah, just to some degree. I mean,
they
just
don't
can't...
have, like, abusive...
Discover Alaska.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry.
That's okay.
That's another guy. Was it fucking something Snyder? The guy who abused all the kids at Nickelodeon?
Oh yeah,
I could beat the piss out of him.
Yeah, I'd kick
I
his
know.
ass. What is he in prison? What's the deal?
I have no. I don't even know if he's dead or alive.
Yeah,
I'm not even sure. I think his name's Dan Schneider.
No, I think you're right.
Let's check it out.
I watched a thing on him. I mean, Amanda Bynes is like schizophrenic because of him.
Yeah, it's bad.
I mean, she was like a 12, and she was like probably like 25% of Nickelodeon's income.
She was a huge star, and I heard a lot of the shit, and it seemed really, really bad what he did with her.
Yeah.
That like he got her pregnant and then made her have to get rid of the child.
Yeah.
Which, Jesus, I think he's still alive. He's 60 years old. He looks like a bowl of mashed potatoes. I think I could kick the shit out of him. Just to show gender equality, Amber Heard. Ever heard of?
Oh yeah, sure.
Amber heard of her? She's
she's
annoying as shit.
Oh Lord.
Seeing that trial with her and Johnny Depp, like, and you're like, okay, if he did throw a glass at her head,
yeah.
I could see why. Violence against anyone is never a good answer.
But some people really.
But she's a piece of work, man.
Yeah,
I'll just say that.
I watched parts of the trial and so forth, and there were times when she looked so bad. On because she got up and testified, you know.
Yeah,
well, he did too.
He looked good, and it does make you think. You're like, because someone's like, he's an actor whose entire job is to make people love him, and that's what he did. And I was like, you know what? That's maybe the only argument that you can make, is it's like, no shit, Amber Heard, who was, I mean, let's just be honest when in terms to her, and this isn't, I'm not speaking on every actress, she got casted and shot to superstardom based on her looks, and was at the oldest she would ever be at that moment, so her looks were maybe not at the absolute peak. Okay, meanwhile Johnny Depp, it's different with guys.
Oh,
I'm sure some people find him attractive if you are into like that type of thing.
Yeah.
Back in the day, sure. You know.
Yeah.
But.
And he goes way back.
Yeah.
But what was her? She did actually have. Oh, what she was in.
What the movie?
Water. No, it's not Waterworld, but Aquaman.
She was in Aquaman, which I didn't watch.
And I guess in Aquaman 2, they really, really limited her screen time.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Because in addition to being a pain in the ass to be married to, I guess she's a super pain in the ass in, as working as an actress. Yeah.
Kind of like, it sounds like that Millie Bobby Brown is kind of similar to her.
Oh, is she like that?
Well, I think before shooting started, she said that like the main adult guy was like a bully towards her, and like came out with it right before shooting started. Which, look, if he was doing things that
which
I don't know what she just said that he was a bully, and
no, what movie?
Oh, Stranger Things, the last season.
Oh, okay, all right.
Sorry, sometimes I just
Well, she'd been in a movie too, but she's gonna go nowhere. Well, she'll go nowhere.
She's Enola Holmes, which
that was her. Yeah.
From what I've heard, it's amazing, and but the guy seems like a nice guy.
Okay.
That she accused of being a bully.
All right.
And like, I don't fucking know anything. You know, you only hear what you hear, but he seems way more down to earth than her. She seems kind of not of this realm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
just honestly, she's one of those that you just look at and you're like, we're not.
You're a different species. We're very close, but different species.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot about her. I'd never watched Stranger Things. I know that she was a big deal on that or whatever.
She's 11.
She is 11?
She plays 11, yes. 11.
Is that her age?
No. the character a name of Riven.
Is she supposed to be an alien or something?
I haven't watched.
Oh, you don't know?
She's got powers.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think she's alien.
Well, what would she be then?
Like whatever Jean Grey is.
A mutant?
Well, that was a bad comparison.
Okay, whatever.
She has like telekinesis. I think.
A lot of people have that.
Carrie. She's whatever Carrie is.
Okay.
That's perfect.
Virgin?
Well.
Okay.
I don't know.
So she's probably going to be a jerk. And maybe she was good in a movie or two. Who knows? What's with the weird name, though?
Millie Bobby Brown?
Yeah.
Well, she wanted to pay homage to Bobby Brown.
The singer?
No, I don't know. That is maybe the most unfortunate name to have in your full name.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's just stupid. I mean, Millie Brown's okay.
Yeah. I mean...
Millicent, Eve, I'd go by Millicent, which is, I think, the actual formal of Millie. Yeah.
Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
It sounds like Latin.
It's not.
Malicious.
Every word that you don't know sounds like
malicious.
Latin. It's close to a word.
Well, it's Germanic or Latin, generally. And they say a lot of the fluff language is Latin and a lot of the direct language is German. It's just because that's the way they speak. Like pretentious.
No, most of the nouns are Latin.
Think of. Sorry, my eyes are really bothering me. Think of doctor speak. Medical terms are all Latin.
Okay, yeah, the majority of our language is Latin.
It's all bullshit.
Very little is Germanic. Nick, give me a couple Germanic words.
Can I look it up? Because I'm not that good.
You can't think of any?
Germany.
None. You know, somebody, I don't know if this is true.
House, woman, eat, bring are all Germanic.
Okay, 4 words. The
child,
rest are...
bread, eat,
all right, okay,
drink,
I don't
sleep,
care. I lost
walk,
interest.
Run, hand, foot, eye, head. Okay, so I say head, and the Latin says cranium. Who's a bigger dickhead?
Who's a bigger
dickhead?
Cranium head?
Definitely the Latin guy.
No, it's not.
Nouns or numbers and pronouns. Yeah, pronouns are Germanic.
Okay, you made your point.
You,
to
he,
the point
she,
of
we, they.
What's called ad nauseum, which is Latin for to the point you make me want to throw up.
That's another pretentious ad nauseum.
How about I feel nauseated?
Nauseated is probably also...
No, it isn't. Ad nauseum is Latin. Nauseous is Latin.
Yep.
Are things based on Latin? German just kind of snuck in a few words.
Doppelganger.
Yeah, that's what I use that word like daily.
Gesundheit.
Okay.
Kindergarten.
I know more than you.
Zeitgeist.
Okay.
Poltergeist. Okay. Yeah, listen to this. Belly is Germanic.
I don't want you to talk about it anymore. I want you to stop.
Abdomen.
I don't care at all about it.
So, Jaden Smith, I already mentioned him. I don't dislike Jared Leto that much.
I used to really like him.
People say he's a sex pest. I don't know that.
I don't know
if it's true.
Pest is.
It's complicated.
Really?
I
can't explain it like 2 sentences?
Well, you badger women that sleep with you until they do. Or
that sounds complicated. I don't know how you figured out how to explain that.
I had to think about it.
Sex pest. It almost just from what you say, you can kind of just know what the fuck you mean. And you're saying it's complicated. That was so easy to explain.
Then I explained it.
Well, not because you're.
You should give me a pat on the back. People say that they don't like Tom Green. I think he's a gem.
I thought he was dead. I saw him in an interview.
Is
he doing something again or what?
No, I don't think. He's just living in Canada, bro. He's just living on the money he made.
Yeah.
What is there to hate about that?
No, he seems way more. I mean, he was mature. I mean, it's
when
part
he
of
was
the humor.
19.
Yeah, true. But I mean, part of it was really annoying.
Yeah, I'm sure. But I mean, I'm not gonna like defend that. He was kind of doing something that was new, too, though. I mean, there was clearly something to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think you said it was absurdist type humor, really.
Yeah. And, like, people who were raised on that...
You're pointing to yourself?
Kind of
people at home who can't see it?
Kind of have pretty dope sense of humors, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, what is funny in modern day?
Well, there's a lot of things.
But that's a question for the philosophers listening.
Yeah. They're going to be pondering that for ages.
I mean, how do you look at old stand-up and you're like, yeah, that's not really funny anymore.
I saw Brian Regan. I used to think he was hilarious, and I like him a lot. But I rewatched something, and I'm like, it wasn't even funny anymore. Now, Jim Gaffigan, I just watched him today. Mm-hmm. He was talking about Canada, and we just happened to be talking about Canada. He's hilarious. He's still funny. Some of his stuff that I'm watching is stuff that he did 15 years ago. It's still funny. He has a gift for delivery. He's a very good joke writer. Mm-hmm. And if you watch him, he just bang, bang, bang. It's almost like it's on a, it's timed. Joke, laugh, joke, laugh.
Is that good?
Yeah. Never misses.
Yeah. I used to think Bert Kreischer was so funny, and I'm not going to retract that. But when you compare him to the Jim Gaffigans, like the people that in time you're like, oh no, I like this person a lot more. It's just different. It's a different type of humor,
I don't know him.
You would actually, you would like, if you watched his stand-up, you would probably enjoy it.
Yeah.
But if you get overexposed to him, which I think is what the problem is that he's just he's in too much, where you're like, I'm fucking sick of this.
Yeah. I mean, you can get overexposed to people, and then it's like, yeah. You
almost have to have a different persona. It's like, this is who I am on stage, but that's not who he is on stage is him.
Who he is.
So
most comedians are like that, though.
Yeah.
Except maybe that, that Jesselneck, that guy's...
He is actually... he's not as nasty. Well, I don't know. He's kind of actually...
Just a prick.
Yeah, he's a bit of a prick.
I mean, sometimes it's fucking really funny.
Sometimes he says shit, though, where you're like, if you agree with what he's saying, you're like, okay, yeah.
He's right.
He's got a really good point there.
Yeah.
I like Shane Gillis a lot, but like Norm Macdonald, holy fuck. You ever watch stuff with him?
I really haven't seen a lot.
Most people probably know him from SNL.
Right.
Which is obviously not going to be like top tier. But he was the one who went after OJ. Like,
that's why he got let
go. But someone needed to.
Yeah, someone needed to. And I tell you what, NBC should hang their head in fucking shame. Did he start? No, when did he do it at the time of the crime or before? It had to be at the time.
No, it was after, like during and after the trial.
Did NBC? Like, what?
I don't know. I mean, apparently OJ had connections that...
Yeah, I know. Well, I know he did. But, I mean, someone would say, hey, dude, you do satire. It's like, you're in the fucking news. What do you think?
Yeah.
But they got rid of Norm Macdonald because of that.
I guess so.
And,
his style of jokes, oh, the man, I wish
you like him?
Yeah, I could never do that just because that's...
I
can't
the way he
talk like him.
Yeah, the way he talks he's so unique. A lot of people really just he's dead now, but admire him and liked him.
Well, also, I think the fact that he was dying. Oh, also, James Vanderbeek passed away today.
Yeah, I saw that.
Which I had no idea.
Cancer. I didn't know that either.
But that's what Norm Macdonald did, I guess. No one knew he was dying until he was dead.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were like, I didn't even know he was sick. And then, the news dropped that he had passed.
Well, Alex Trebek was kind of like that too.
Yeah,
like 3 days before life cancer, Alex Trebek died. It's like, what?
I wouldn't be able to. If anything of minor inconvenience happens to me, I have to tell someone.
Yeah, people are going to know, especially if I were famous.
Yeah,
I had foot surgery. It was terrible.
Yeah, sorry, I'm walking with a limp.
Well, let me tell you about I have a friend. Oh my God. Anything that happens to them, oh my God, it's just, I'm like, yeah, I had foot surgery. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And if it got infected, I'll say, oh yeah, and then it got infected. And I had to be in a hospital for 2 weeks. It's like his life story. When he talks about anything that happens to him, especially like a physical ailment or surgery.
Is this not someone I know?
Yeah.
Do we play?
No.
Okay.
I mean, it just sometimes it's just in general, just things that he's exposed to. It's just this.
Are you talking about me?
You're not like that at all. This person. I mean, they I was going to say embezzle. They embellish it a bit and so forth. And I remember your mother, my wife.
My wife.
You used to take two different stories and mesh them together. I don't think she knew she was doing it. She may have, and she may not have. And I used to be sometimes men, you will grow wiser as you grow older if you're married. Because she said, that didn't happen. And I used to do that. And I'm going to tell you, let her tell her story. I don't care how outrageous it is. If she wants to tell it and people aren't throwing things at her, let her go.
Mm-hmm.
Because I used to, and then I finally said, what the hell shut up. Just let it go, man. Why am I because if I were telling a story,
mm-hmm.
I wouldn't want someone, no, it wasn't that day.
Yeah,
it's like, shut up.
Let me gain some traction.
Yeah, let me get them interested, and then you can maybe throw a few truth bombs in there.
Andy Dick I'm looking at a list of most hated, and I mean,
yeah, people hated Andy Dick.
Andy Dick is doing really poorly right now. So,
oh, you know who else I want to talk about? I know you'll find this interesting. Hopefully, the fans will. Bam Margera.
Mm-hmm. He got sober.
Is he sober now? Because he was a train wreck.
The last I saw, yeah, because he was bad.
He was really bad. Well, he was so bad, in fact, you have to watch this. You probably don't, or maybe you can get it. It's called The Curious Case of. And they talk about these very unusual crimes. So he was under guardianship from this woman who ran this company called Aura. And it was virtual reality, and it was supposed to help, in combination with like therapy and other things like addicts to get clean. So she was his guardian. She was a complete stranger.
That's a really bad idea.
Well,
for any adult to give guardianship.
Yeah, I agree.
To another adult.
I agree, I don't think. This entire story was just so incredible. I mean, I think she really was trying to do the right thing. She was trying to build this brand, and I don't know if she really had the qualifications for it. Mm-hmm. And then another online influencer found out about the somebody had gotten conservatorship / guardianship of him. So she starts looking into the woman who's doing it, and she's bashing the shit out of her. Mm-hmm. And she's got all these online followers who are like helping to harass
this like a blonde girl?
Yes.
I've seen him on her.
Yeah, he went on her show.
Yeah.
Her face is one I just want to punch. I couldn't stand it.
Yeah.
It's like I'm telling you, if you watched her in this, you're like, I hate her. That the woman who had the company called Aura, her name, I don't know what her name is, Liam or something like that. Now she wasn't quite right, okay, at all. But this other woman, I think
might have been in the right, but was still annoying as fuck.
Oh yeah, and she went way, way beyond. You know what I mean? It's like just online harassment, total harassment.
Well, I know Bam was. I mean, it was while he was in the midst of his addiction, but he was like unable to get out of treatment places. Like he could not leave treatment, and they would just send him to another one and send him to another one.
Well, that was probably because of her.
Yeah,
because probably. He didn't have
he couldn't sign himself
autonomous
out.
Control. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now he did leave. I mean, you can
break out.
Yeah. And I guess he got arrested and punched his brother, and then he got excluded from his own house,
which is always fun.
Yeah. And then, but they had Steve-O on.
Mm-hmm.
Steve-O looks like a college professor. He is cleaned up like you would not. This is a guy.
He's been sober for a long time.
Yeah, like it's like 15 years, which I'm really those guys. I'm glad to see. I really am. I wish, and I wish Bam would too. But Steve-O was on nitrous for like that's basically all he breathed was nitrous oxide.
Yeah. Well, he's trying to look less like a professor. Steve-O. I guess crash test dummies. They'll have that sticker on the side of their head. He got that tattooed on the side of his head.
Okay,
compared to
the one I saw him, it's like you would like. He's just some guy. You know, he just looked like
you would never. Besides,
he looks like an accountant or something.
Hey, Bam.
Yeah.
Let's eat a goldfish.
Let's eat a baby shark.
All right, I'm gonna jump out of this window onto a goldfish.
Who else? Chevy Chase. That would be easy work. I'm not trying to brag.
but do it.
Yes, he does seem...
He's a pompous dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
There's something on it, again, with him, and I kind of would like to watch it, but I think he is so unlikable. Well, he was on Community, and they just said he was
a fucking asshole.
Yeah. And, he was a big deal at one time. And then,
family fucking Christmas vacation.
Yeah. But that was a long time ago.
That was.
I mean, you gotta roll with the punches and change and whatever.
I think he wanted that legendary status.
Yeah,
I don't think.
I mean, that's rare.
Yeah,
as a comedic actor to maintain that.
Yeah, you need to be like a Rodney Danger. Well, like Rodney, I think had it just because.
But Rodney didn't really start to get any traction till he's like in his 50s.
I think that's why too.
Yeah.
It's like that he was doing that at that age.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it's to do it into when it's difficult.
Right.
Because when you're like in your 20s and at your hip, you can kind of be not that funny, but they're like, holy shit, look at this guy. You're just like you're the hot commodity.
Yeah.
But once the packaging doesn't look so good, but the stuff in it is good.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, this guy's
right.
The real fucking deal.
Like Gaffigan.
Yeah. And he's not.
I mean, he's got 5 kids. Did you know that?
I didn't, but I believe it.
His wife is like super Catholic. He said she's like Shiite Catholic. She's like, intense, very whatever the term is.
Quaker.
No.
Quacker.
Catholic.
Yep.
Quakers are a completely different sect. They're Christian. They're not Catholic. Devout. That's the word I was looking for.
Devotee.
Yeah. Devotee is the word. Is the dog down here?
Yep. She's under the table.
Better heard her breathing. Okay. Peeps, we're just making sure the dog will sometimes... I don't know. She goes into like this trance. You ever see her do that?
Mm-hmm.
And then she'll literally can move
without touching the
slightly
ground.
above the ground. Yeah, I don't know how she does that.
Levitation.
I know the word. I'm just like I said, don't know how she does it.
She levitates.
Okay. You're so helpful. I'm so glad.
So to end it, let's the action hero that we think could beat the other person's action hero. I'll let you go first.
Oh, am I supposed to come up with like my badass?
Yeah, who's your badass?
Okay, I'll go with Keanu.
What
Reeves.
Is Neo?
Or John Wick.
Have you seen John Wick?
No, I'm aware of. Yes, I've seen John Wick.
What happens in it?
He kills everybody.
No, what's like the big thing? Why does he kill everybody?
Because they killed his dog, I think.
Okay. I truly still don't believe that you watched it, but
I watched one. I didn't.
Yeah, me too.
Watch two.
I mean, can I pick the Terminator?
No.
Because the Terminator would kick the fuck out of John Wick.
Okay. We'll go with Neo then. The one.
Okay, what are we in the
one?
I think even still.
Let's have these universes
because the Terminator would be outside of the Matrix, obviously.
No one's outside the Matrix.
Fucking Neo is.
That's because he's the one.
Yeah, well, Morpheus isn't the one. He's outside the Matrix. Trinity's
Morpheus. Trinity's Trinity.
Hammer,
that was by accident.
What's his name? Snake?
The guy who he's up.
No. He's in.
One was called Dozer. I know that.
Yeah, Dozer. Who's the guy who sells them out for steak?
Oh, I don't know his name.
His name is something like it's like Snake or Weasel or like something Rat, something like that.
I gotta look at it. I know that. I love that.
Who would have guessed? Yeah. Snake fucking sold us out, or ratted us out.
You know what? I think I would have done the same thing. Like, I don't give a fuck.
You want to hear
real or not?
Well, yeah. You want to hear a behind the scenes thing about that? So that actor was a vegetarian. So they gave him like a fucking that wasn't steak he was eating, obviously. They gave him like room temperature like tofu or something. So that steak looks amazing, but he was spitting it out every take.
Oh, really?
Yep.
He was Cypher. So
okay, well,
you weren't even close.
Yeah, I butchered. Well, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, and you lost that one. I'll say that.
I mean, I know that T-1000 is way more durable and the machine is actually... But Arnold Schwarzenegger as a Terminator is the best casting decision ever made.
Yeah.
I mean, James Cameron,
the face, just his look.
That haircut.
Yeah.
With fucking shades on. You're like, yeah.
It's like, look, we're going to make a robot. We want it to look human, but you're not going to make an ugly human-faced robot.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to make one that looks like the ideal
human. Although, to be fair, they could have made him maybe fit in a little more. Instead of like the biggest, most fucking ripped guy ever. You're like,
people are going to notice him a little bit.
Yeah.
He's 6'8".
It's like, hey, are you famous?
Why do you talk like that?
Yeah, and he has an accent too.
That was a good movie. And everybody says 2 so good. And, it's good. Well, I like 3 actually better.
The twist of him being a good guy is a twist that gets forgotten because everyone watches that with that knowledge already in mind. It's almost like Jason not coming in until I don't know what I'm trying to say with that. The fact
do you have a wrestling analogy you could use?
Well, no one remembers like Friday the 13th,
but the guy who plays
kind of
the kid,
the opposite.
I wanted to kill. No, you're talking about people you want to kill. I wanted to kill the kid in Terminator 2. I'm like, let's let the machines win. Just let me kill this fucking kid.
For some people, death is the worst, and life did that kid some disservices.
Yeah, things didn't go too well.
Sometimes to have it all and
to
lose it.
You know what we could do for our next thing? Is like, and this is why, what purpose, what is the goal of the machines? To be in charge, all right? Right? They want to control, but why? We have purpose as human beings.
I think they took the initiative to an absurd extent. So they took their programming and said, okay, if I'm going to actually like for no war or keep something safe, okay, this is
for whom? They have no consciousness.
No, like they took the objective of why they were built, and they took it to an extent that was supposed to be safeguard that they broke through.
Okay, that's actually something we could talk about, because
that's the way
they never address really, and I think it should be addressed to be a proper dystopian type movie about the machines taking over, or what, or some AI taking over and so forth. They have to have a purpose.
Mm-hmm. Because if you look at it, it's like if your goal is to keep Earth sustainable, maybe.
Why do they care?
That's their objective. It's like all they know is they don't care. It's just like that's what I'm programmed to do that.
Well, but that's the thing. They broke out of the box. Like they're no longer let's say their prime directive doesn't apply anymore.
But the reason the thing that pushed them to actually evolve to break out of the box, I know it's because it is a binary line of thinking, the machine. But it's like the objective forced them to break their own rules. But they're still following the objective, is what I'm saying. And I know it's like confusing.
I get it.
And to them, it's like, okay, we have to keep the world safe. And the best way to do that is to make sure all humans.
Yeah, because they'll destroy it.
Yeah. But I'm sure Terminator fans, and if you made it to this point, I'm sure you have a way better explanation than.
Yeah, explain it to us. In little, what's his face here may have something.
Bite-sized pieces.
But if you have something a little more
sound bites,
better, you're throwing words out again. Remember, we talked. Your therapist told you about that.
Mm-hmm.
Throwing out random words,
yep.
How it's distracting and
so it's very
makes
funny.
People want to hurt you,
sniff me. All right, piss out, y'all.
Oh, we still didn't do it.
Laissez-faire, mon frere.
We're not using that. I refuse. I think that is just stupid.
Piss out, Seacrest.
No, I'm not saying that.
Piss on Seacrest out.
I swear to God, I had one.
La Dolce Vita.
Yeah, I think that's ice cream.
Hataki.
All right. We'll think of one.
Piss out, y'all.
Bye-bye.
Piss out.